Alrighty, let's check for volume. It is working. Good day, gentlemen and female gentlemen. This is Dr. Trashbag, and I have big news for y'all. Can I see it here? I think I can. Does it say if I got? Well, I ran a tournament and I got 1,975 waves. I started with 1920 and I was number one. And with this 1920, and I was like, no way I'm going to stay number one. It's just, someone hasn't ran their tournament yet. And so I clicked down, I clicked on all 29 individuals, and I have tier 23 unlocked, and I think I got to like wave 60. My memory is good. None of the individuals had tier 23 unlocked. They were all at tier 22 or tier 21 or even lower as their max range. Now, some people don't do achievement runs. They might do it once a month or once every other month. I usually do it once a week or once every other week, just kind of depending. So I was like, well, maybe not, but I was like, darn, let me see if I can get a few more waves. And I even tried a few other techniques just to see if I can get a little bit further to keep the number one, number two spot. Hey, Rubber Duck Sauce. Yeah, so I got first place on Wednesday, not today. I haven't done my tournament run yet today. I didn't feel like streaming on Wednesday because just how my certain setup is. I have to like take down a lot of things to remove my work computer and then put in my my personal computer in terms of my keyboard, mouse, and desktop. But yeah, for those who are on Spartan's Discord, I shared on like brag about my tower that I got first place, which is great because that gave me another like 10% with critical factor. Every 10% helps. I mean, that's a pretty big bonus in my mind. This is definitely not my main numbers. I'm a little bit devoed for my farming run here, and that was amazing. I got a marshmallow bracket. Let's just say that, because usually there's people in the 2000s, even 3000s of waves, and I didn't even make it to 2000, and I somehow got first place. I don't know how that happened, but I'm not gonna question it. That was freaking amazing. So yeah, that is another relic unlocked. I do like to get as many relics as I can get. Just as a, I think all of the bonuses add up. So I want to make sure I get, all those bonuses. So for today, I've been spending a lot of my gems on modules. I had at least 10,000 gems saved up. And I spent them all. I have all of the modules that I want ancestral, so now I'm kind of doubling up. Like I'm getting a dim core. I want a farming one. I have a tourney one, but I don't have a farming one. Yeah, we don't ask why. We just take the easy brackets. Yeah, I got super lucky, and then tags over here. He's getting close to like 3,000 waves, and he's still not getting first place. But he got first place in the past, so he has that relic. He has that little, thing in his account that says he did achieve first place in Legends before. So all good to go there. Let me go ahead and post in the channels that, hey, I am live. I noticed that there was an effective pass sheets update, and when I did the update, all of my inner landmine things went away. It used to be, it had the inner landmines as like number one to increase my damage. Is there something I need to click over here to make that a little bit easier? Okay, leads per wave, inner landmine, enemies inside the Ilum area 50. ILM plus hits on same target 18. That seems pretty good. You can kind of see here my technique here. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with inner landmine plus. I mean, I already have it. It's just do I put in more stones or do I follow the effective patch sheets and buff up my assist modules and my spotlight plus? Um, the modules, the assist modules and the spotlight and spotlight plus will kind of buff everything. So it won't just buff up inner landmines. It'll also buff up my chain lightning, which my chain lightning is still doing more damage than my inner landmines, which I don't have it toggled right now. Let's go ahead and at least do chain lightning. We can do death wave, chrono field, golden tower, poison swamp, spotlight. It kind of clutters the screen in my opinion. So I'm kind of glad that we can remove some of those. But yeah, you can see how big the poison swamp is. Getting a lot of good hits there. And here I am just talking and not doing what I said I was going to do. So promote yourself. I noticed that All Clouded has been doing it for a while, but now even Tequila Man are kind of going in a little bit more hybrid. It's hard to go from a full EHP build to damage and CC, so they're kind of just starting the path now. Rubber Duck Sauce says, I got AB plus this week, but my ILM is still terrible. I don't know what AB plus stands for, Rubber Duck Sauce. Could you help me out? Could you spell that out for me? I don't know what you mean by that. Is that one of the modules? AB plus. AB plus. Well, although this farming is... Oh, wow, that's the first time I've seen 109. I may have to start looking into, I don't know, getting a tablet or running it on my computer. I think I'm starting to have trouble with my old cell phone that I've been running this game on. Yeah, I've never seen it in the hundreds before. I think the highest was the 80s. But of course, I'm not watching it all day. I'm just letting it farm. So it's probably this nice little bracket here in the 4000s where I'm getting like 100 Q per minute. Oh, AmpBot Plus. Thank you. Yeah. So I got AmpBot Plus and I got Golden Tower, or excuse me, Golden Bot Plus. I don't want to spend another 1,250 stones on Bot Plus, but that seems to be also a really good bot to have. A part of me kind of wishes I went Bot Plus instead of Golden Bot Plus, just because, yeah, research shards are great, but holy cow, I think with AmpBot Plus and Bot Plus, you can get a lot of extra hits. A lot of extra hits. And of course, AmpBot Plus, buffed up by Bot Plus or just AmpBot Plus by itself, it's also increasing your smart missile hits, your projectile hits. I'm trying to remember what else it does. I don't think it directly affects chain lightning, but I think since your projectiles are hitting as if there's like 12 of them, that might help increase the chances of chain lightning, but I'm not 100% there. I don't know. I haven't really delved into the code. Another thing that I'm looking at personally for my tower is to see if I can get out of using Galaxy Compressor and move in that module that really helps out bots, the Singularity Harness. But when I tried that, I died on wave like somewhere between 2,000 to 300, or excuse me, 2,000 to 3,000. And I think it was because without my Galaxy Compressor, I think my black hole is not perma. Now, I think it is permanent with the perk, but I think it was in that nice little middle area where if I don't get that black hole, what is it, +5 or +12 seconds of black hole, then it's not perma. and I freaking died to a basic enemy. I mean, I can't remember the last time I died to a freaking basic enemy. That is crazy. So I think what happened was the black hole was not perma. Enemies rushed in and just killed me. Now, I was devoed, like I'll have like not many points into damage going in and just have free ups kind of fill it in. So I could up that a bit, and then I could also make it to where my Chrono Field Plus is going on, right? Um, so yeah. But yeah, so I'm looking into this. I'll need to do some Deathwave cooldown, Golden Tower cooldown, before I think it will make sense to remove Galaxy Compressor. So that's at least 4 clicks. So I think I'm going to move away from buffing up ILM Plus and focus on getting out of using Galaxy Compressor, which also means I might have to put some stones into Black Hole. I will see. I might be able to get around that, but I don't think I can get around that in like tier 19 or tier 20 or tier 21. So I'm going to have to do it eventually if I want to farm at those higher tiers. Let's go ahead and exit battle, surrender. It's time to do a tourney. I'd like to get some other stuff going. Let's go ahead and delete that one because that wasn't a full run. I don't know what I did right here, but I got 4Q per hour. Now I died a lot sooner than I normally did, but look how many coins I got. And then I couldn't replicate it. I don't know what I did here that I didn't do here. It's driving me mad. I don't know what freaking happened. I was trying to follow Spartan and Tag's advice about how to farm at tier 20. I previously tried tier 19 as well to farm those. Tier 19 was a little bit better. At least I was getting the 2 Qs, but I couldn't get tier 20. Duck Sauce says, yeah, I need to work on my Black Hole and Deathwave uptime for farming without G-Comp. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Duck Sauce. So, I am not spending any gems on doing any lab rushing, which I like to do. I'm trying to make use of the module buying, so let's go ahead and do some. I think I'll have at least 4 clicks. And I'll leave some gems for in case I want to run a tourney again. So I should have 109 gems left, just in case. We'll go over here to merge. I think I have another dim core being built up. I just didn't have enough. What do you call it? Not trash, but like stuff I can use to make an orange to level this guy up. So this one's gonna be my farming dim core. And I want to do the same thing for possibly magnetic hook, actually, now that I think about it. And primordial collapse. And it looks like I have what I need for dim core, but I don't have what I need for the magnetic hook and the primordial collapse. But at least I got one of them. So I just need more scrap to get this guy up and running. And you know what? As I farm, I will get more scrap. So it's all good. Let's go ahead. You know what? I don't even know what the conditions are. Death Ray, Thorns, Armored, Protector Ultimate, Mass Informant, Death Defy. At least it's not Range Ultimate. That freaking Protector Ultimate and Range Ultimate was kicking my butt. Oh my goodness. Kicking my butt. Let's go ahead and see what we can do for... Where is it? This is the Did I pass it? Yeah, there we go. The effective shards sheet. So I can go here. All right, core. Oh, you know what? We didn't even pick out what cores we're going to use. We're going to use my dim core, which I'm kind of debating on removing this chronofield cooldown and getting an extra 3 inner landmines. That could be cool. Because this isn't doing anything, I don't think. And 3 extra inner landmines would be helpful because my assist has the 1. Of course, that will go up as I get my assist efficiency up. So I can eventually have 12. So right now I have 7. If I get an extra 3 here, what is my chrono field looking like? So yeah, I mean, there's some low-hanging fruit for Chain Lightning. I got Smite way back in the day when I thought it was enemy percent health, but no. It is wave health percent. And you know, bosses, they have 20 times as much health as the wave health. So yeah, back then I was having a lot of trouble with bosses. So like here, for example, I don't have much more. Like I don't have chance maxed out. I think I probably should. Rubber duck sauce. I started my tier 20 farming about 2 weeks ago. I'm doing almost the exact build that Spartan made a video about. But if your ILM is strong enough, the 43.5 to 50 meter might be better. Okay. Yeah, I can try that out. I don't know if I tried that out before. If I do that, I don't know if I can use Poison Swamp Stun, but I can always turn that off. And if I don't have Poison Swamp Stun, then I can keep that Poison Swamp Increase Radius perk on. For right now, I'm not going to go more into missiles. Every stone that I put into here for smart missiles was way back in the day where I would click anything I could right before a tourney just to help me out, and I didn't realize how bad smart missiles are. They might come back, but hey, if that's true, you know, I got some low-hanging fruit right here. I can put some stones in. But until then, I'm going to wait. So they want me to do more Death Wave cooldown and Golden Tower cooldown, and they're both about 872 or more stones per click. But yeah, if I can reduce that cooldown, I think that would be helpful. And then Poison Swamp, it'd be nice to do a few more clicks into there to get up to, I think you can have up to like 4 Poison Swamps. That would be cool. And then, yeah, duration. Oh, yeah, even with the 12-second perk, that would put me at 44 seconds. So there's 8 seconds without Black Hole, which is fine if I have my Chronofield Plus up. That might be okay. But I would also like to get that size up as well. Oh man, there's so many things I want to do. There's just, I'm so limited in terms of stones. Ugh. Yeah, guys, I don't really know what to do. And so when I don't know what to do, I usually focus on economy because I think I can get my economy up. My economy is so low compared to Spartan and tags. Duck Sauce says if you have SD on, you can probably get by without Poison Swamp Stun. I am running at 98 meter with the PS stun and orbs at my PS range. Yeah. So I tried that because I thought that was a great idea in terms of stunning enemies and letting your orbs make sure that they get that they hit them, and that way you get your orb bonus from the orb mastery. I thought that was actually pretty clever. As you can see, my levels in my assist well, and my modules in general are getting pretty good. I think my module levels are higher than Spartan's, but his assist levels may be higher than mine. I haven't put too many stones into here. I mean, look at these. They're mostly all like under 100, except for generator, except for core. I put a little bit of attention into core and most of my attention into generator. I don't know why it's not 97, or excuse me, 68. I don't know why it's 97.999. That's weird to me. I don't know why it does that. I'm just going to put 90, or excuse me, 68 right there. And I'm going to put in, what is this, 4,614. Oh wait, sorry, I'm doing core. This is 43. That would have given me a weird number, I think. 210, 206. Okay, so it is already at the correct area. So now, what if I do cannon? Cannon is 209, 208. And what is this, like 37, I think? Yeah, 37. And oh, I have a lot of shards. Nice. It's 68. Sometimes the numbers get weird. Okay, yeah, I mean that's kind of what I figured. There's so many calculations in this freaking game. Okay, you want it at 210. Okay. And then what about generator? Defense, since I have nothing in the efficiency, it's gonna be pretty much put the highest number at the front one. What was I doing? Oh yeah, generator. I don't need generator to be optimized for my tourney run, but I like to do it now just so that when I'm done, I can do a good farming run right after. So that's gonna be 2,654. It is 213, 203. What do we got? That's kind of crazy that I have such a high multiplier efficiency, but it wants this to be pretty darn low. That is interesting. All right, restore level. Skip. We'll put one extra level here, and we'll max this bad boy out. I think it just makes some more use of all the things I have, I think. All right, not merge. Let's go over here. Let's do you. And I've been having good luck with Pulsar Harvester. Package chance. Do I need package chance on here? Cash. Coins per kill. Is there cash per kill? Utility upgrade, enemy attack level skip, max recovery. No, there's not a cash per kill. That's the cash bonus. There's a cash per wave. Okay. I think we're good how we are on that one. Cash bonus, package chance, recovery amount, enemy health level skip, defense upgrade, enemy attack level skip, max recovery. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, cannon. I kind of want to do death penalty again because the more deaths we have, the more mines we get. So I think that's what I want to do there. So that is the econ path. And then this is the damage path, which is basically mainly spotlight and assist mods with the cannon. I'm kind of surprised it's not until down here does it want me to do more core. I'm kind of surprised by that. It might be because I put so little stones into it. It's probably more cost effective. Well, it's only... Oh, it's not that many more. Interesting. What was I going to do? I was going to look at the ultimate weapons. because I meant to do that and then I totally forgot. Damage. The next is 120. You're maxed out. Cooldown. That's probably right. I haven't touched that in forever. Charge mines. Oh, I did put another click into there. Next is 750. Okay. I'm just really surprised that it hasn't done inner landmines here. Like, even when I scroll way down here, so they must have done some type of update that calculates inner landmines differently, because if you look at my last video, like the top 10 damage ones were all inner landmines. Let's see here. Fixed EHP coin path recovery, econ, disco lab, starting cache, cache, package, farm time, ultimate weapon target levels. Workshop levels, econ stones. Huh. Yeah, I don't know why it's calculating that differently for me. That is really weird. Something with this paths update, which is fine. I'm not looking to do this right now. I think I'm going to focus on econ because I don't know what to do, and Virgin 29 is coming up, and it's never bad to focus on econ. Golly, just 120. I mean, I could probably do 2 or 3 clicks, get that up real high. Oh, okay. If I go here, and you can go to the stone calculator, damage substat. I think I do have that. Damage upgrade? I don't know what that is. Plus unlocked, plus value is the 9.5. Pre-charge seconds, pre-charge mines, chrono jump, total hits, seconds per hit, damage upgrade. Oh, it's the times 514. It's just for whatever reason, it's a little different. Oh, maybe I need to take the 350 away. That would be, oh my god, that would, oh, that actually doesn't make sense. That's not even an option here. Well, I can look over here, inner landmines. That's a times 164. Bro, that's not even an option. What's going on? Cost 120. So that's the 284. Okay. So yeah, it just wants me to click on damage several freaking times. I don't know. I kind of want to do it, guys. Oh man. There's also chain lightning chance, which could be good, but I like the inner landmines because I think that helps me in both farming and in tourney. Because inner landmines, it only happens when enemies get close, right? Alrighty. Screw it. So that went up like 1,000. That didn't go up like 1,000, but hey. Boom. I went from times 5,400 to times 7,000. in here. We'll just do a few clicks here to make that a little bit more reasonable. Alrighty, screw it. You know what I want to do? I want to remove you. I think I already have those, but those are really good. Death wave damage, death wave quantity. I don't think we need those. Chrono field cooldown, don't need that. Airline quality and cooldown. I don't think I want cooldown. I think I just want landmine quantity or damage. The poison swamps and spotlight would also be good. I already got that spotlight, which is great. All right, auto reroll. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna let that reroll. I'm gonna step away while I get a drink, and I'll be right back. Hey, did I get it yet? No. Still rolling. Oh my goodness. You kind of have to. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know if the mic picked that up. I don't know. It's kind of like you have to kind of have to step away because it's kind of nerve-wracking sometimes to see your number go down. But honestly, I've kind of don't need reroll shards anymore. Or at least it's not as big of a bottleneck because of since I got the cash card mastery and the enemy balance card mastery, it's not as big of an issue. Here, oh fudge, I already forgot how much we clicked into it. Well, I can look back on my video, right? All right, the next click was 210. And then I think I did 2 clicks into here. So 1, 2. Boom. All right, let's see if that changes this calculation at all in terms of damage. Whoa. I don't think it really changed much there. Well, I do have enough stones for 1 click into cannon substats. It's saying I'm going to get the highest return on investment with that. Oh, another thing I need to do, I need to go into my research and remove some of that echo research because it costs so much. I can get a good amount of coins back. I think I can get like over 100 big Q back. I think it was around 150 big Q to get to level 16, and then another like 56 big Q for the 15 level. Oh my goodness, they need to hurry this up. Mm. Yeah, buddy. There we go. New. Oh man, that's gonna look cool. Oh, it'd be substat. Oh no, that is what it wants. It wants the substats increase: multi-shot, super crit chance, max rend armor, damage per meter, critical factor, and attack speed. All right, screw it. So let's go over here to, where is it? Modules. Go to Canon, Substat. Next click is for 8. Okay, I think we're done with our modules. Let's go over here for Dissident Echo. Let's change that out for something really cheap, like the like this. This only cost some billion. That's nothing. Look at that. Boom. Big increase there. Enhancement utility, getting that up so I can get more into my enemy level skips and coin plus. Echo attack 15. Let's go ahead and switch that out for something cheaper. And then assist module bonus generator and scatter. Yeah, I'm redoing. I'm researching lightning Echo. Stop. Sorry, I have our Alexa go by Echo, and I totally forgot I said the word Echo. Um, let's also change these to like 5 because I'm gonna do some work on tourney, and it's gonna freak out and use up all the shards. But yeah, we just got a lot more money back. Let's go to cards, go to tourney. Let's go here, respec. Look at that. We're still making more money. Like I have more money in my bank every time I come back. So we're doing good, even though we're doing some pretty expensive researches. And since I'm using my mod or my gems to buy modules, I've noticed that yeah, let's keep that locked for now because I don't know what range I want to do. I noticed that since I'm not gem rushing my labs, I'm actually having better econ, if you will, or at least more money in my bank because I'm not gem rushing. I'm not using extra coins for labs. So I found that interesting. Yeah, now don't get me wrong, modules are expensive, but man, some of these labs are just getting ridiculous. But yeah, I want to get to where ultimate weapons is 303 big Q and attack is 303 big Q. So basically get attack, ultimate weapon, and utility disco level to level 17. Then I'll do utility to level 18 first, and I'll just have to do each one at a time. Because 303, that is, what is that? Well, I used to be just like 1S or 1.2S, so it used to be a fourth of my bank, but now it's becoming less and less, so this is becoming more and more affordable. And luckily, this lab is so freaking long that I'm able to make enough coins to where it is fine. I don't know. What do I want to do with shock size? I think I'll have to go in and manually do that. I know I want it to be at least 2, but other than that, I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. I definitely want landmine chance to be high and the radius, deathify, wall. This can get expensive real quick, so I will just do 100 in there, and then free ups will finish it off. And then we'll go over here. I don't have workshop presets just because I want to use my keys for other stuff. I won't lock that one, but I don't think I'm going to put anything in it. And then, yeah, 50 levels, I should be able to buy that pretty quick. You can do another click or two. Okay, that's another price break, basically. Oh, yeah, 19. Yeah, we can do that. Is that 19 or... Yeah, 19. So we'll go over here. We'll go ahead and get click or two into cash bonus. We'll get a few clicks into level skip. I think we'll leave it there because another click is going to take the majority of my coins. But I think at 1.6 is the max. Let's do 2 clicks into everything here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll do 1 click. And then we'll do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good amount into attack speed, just so that I can get a lot of hits. And I'm just gonna do this. I think that's the priority. I think Rend is not as important as the other guys. Probably a better calculation than me just kind of winging it, but is what it is. I would like re-ups, recovery package. You can put the rest into defense absolute just to kind of take on those overcharges, and we can get some coins, we can get some cells. All right. Look at that. If I wanted to, I could do another module pull, but I'm not going to do it because I need some stones for... Now, the question is, I might leave summon. Just to have some extra enemies to kill. I don't think I want to do enemy balance because that would be more cash, though. A chance to double elites. Don't know how much elites will be an issue. I do have magnetic hook, so it could be non-issue. Let's try it. Let's just go all in the inner landmine thing, and then also that will give us more cash, which will help out with project funding. And yeah, I think that will be good. I think we got some pretty strong modules here. That's one of my strengths compared to other people who started around same time as I. Guys, I almost forgot. Bots. Alrighty. It's like I did put 1 click here, 1 click here. If I remove them, I could probably put another click into bot for a little extra duration. That could be cool. That will increase the bonus. It doesn't increase the quantity of Echo Shot until I get bot plus. All right, respec. I don't know if you saw that, but I got like 72,000 medals, which is more than Spartan, which I'm kind of surprised because Spartan went all the way into bot, even got it to where he can get 2 bots basically on top of one another. So he spent way more stones than I on it. Now, I think Spartan, he has like another like 20,000 stones than I do. I think he has purchased more stone packs than I have. And he's also received higher rank in tourneys more often than I have, so it's kind of a double whammy there. You know what? Let's get range up to max. Get cooldown to max. Oh fudge! I fucked something up. Excuse my French. Luckily, I have free respec. Alrighty, let's try this again. Sure, it's just like a max button. I still haven't completed AmpBot duration research. I did complete the cooldown research, but I think getting an extra 1.5 would be nice for the AmpBot. Yeah, make that 44 or 45 seconds total. Let's... I don't know. Oh, you know what? We definitely want cooldown to be the same. Get you all to be like 300. And then we'll click, click, click. Click, click. Okay. All right. And then we'll do Flamebot. Alrighty. And we'll do Thunderbot. There you go. Using all of our metals. And okay, I think we're finally all done. I haven't done any disco runs in a while, but I bet I have made significant progress in a lot of things. And I can definitely finish off tier 18. It's just going to be a waste of farming time, unfortunately. And then hopefully I can get 19 and 20 up to make farming 19 or 20 better. Unfortunately, most of my stones have gone into ultimate weapons, so it's not going to help me out in my ultimate weapon run. If I put a good chunk of stones into like my module assist, for example, or in my bots, this might be easier. But the last time I did dis runs, I did it on utility and ultimate weapon. So it might be good the next time I do dis runs to try a few in the defense and attack before I go over here. See if I can get any extra points over here. And oh wow, yeah, I haven't even tested these two since the update. Okay. I think we finally have everything done. Let's just take a quick look. I don't know. I think right there would be fine. And I may do the thing where, I go to like 50, and then that way there's just a hair of room for the inner landmines, and so it will still hit like fleets or any enemy that comes in. Let me look at my priority. I think I'm gonna want to put protector up here, spotlight down, and then I think just closest, because I think range will be a non-issue thanks to black hole. Um, although, like I said before, I don't have permanent black hole, guys. Um, hmm. So, because of that, I might put ranged right there. Fast shouldn't be an issue. Elites could be an issue. I don't know. Oh, guys. But yeah, I think I need to work on getting black hole buffed up, and then I think I need to work on maybe doing those like debuff labs where I can debuff range in terms of like how much range it is and their health. I think that might help with my tourney runs. Okay. Well, nothing to it but to do it. Yep, started a tourney. Let's get some stuff there. When I'm done, yeah, okay. Well, darn, that was freaking quick. I think I am gonna go ahead and go up to 50 right away. And let's look at our shockwave. How far is that going out? I can't really tell. Let's go ahead and toggle off Death Wave. So there's a little less stuff going on. And I do have Poison Swamp Stun on, yep. And I do have Chrono Field Plus on, yep. Okay. Okay, yeah. Shockwave. Now, what is the negative of just having Shockwave just maxed out? I don't really see a negative. So I'm going to say F it and just max it out. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, look at that. Critical factor times 556. Heck yeah. Attack speed looking good. Super crit chance times 114. Very nice. So I have my summon, so that should help. Oh, I also have enemy balance. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to have a lot more enemies than probably the average player here, but I'm hoping that's going to give me more, more money. But yeah, it looks like I need to save up for Spotlight Plus, get a level 4, which makes sense. That will increase my damage per meter in terms of how much that amplifies my my damage here. Yeah, so boost Spotlight damage bonus by 0.04 times the damage per meter. So that's pretty significant extra damage boost there. And I got my orbs nice and close to the inner landmine so that when an enemy hits an inner landmine, it's just going to get pelted by the orbs, which is going to be really important for bosses, for example. But yeah, look at that. I got 10 inner landmines around my tower. I can get up to 12, but I'll have to get my core substat efficiency up, and that's going to cost a lot of stones to get it up to 100%. Not to mention, with stones, will only give you up to 70%. You have to get the last 30% with labs, which I'm making sure I have at least one module lab going. Right now, I'm kind of focused on generator. But I think after that, I might do core substat just due to with my farming runs that will help with farming because all of my farming modules have farming type substats, and then with with tourney that'll also help out with tourney. But yeah, I want to get the generator multiplier up and running. Yeah, with my death penalty, 5% of all these extra enemies spawning in are just dying to give me more chances to get landmines and thus those landmines to make inner landmines. So hopefully, I'll stay at a pretty high number of inner landmines on my tower here. Go ahead and give myself another like. Yeah, for those who are curious, over the last 28 days, I made like $9.21 with just ad revenue. I got an extra 4 subscribers. I have about 1,188 subscribers, getting about 236 hours of view time, and this is over 28 days, and 2.3K views. Now, I do live stream my tourneys and like tournament runs, but what I mainly do is I do a lot of like Warhammer games. So I've been playing like Dawn of War is one of my major videos that is almost always number one. And then a lot of Space Marine 2. And then I've done some Surviving Mars. Oh, look at this. This is Evil Genius 2. I wish there was a harder mode, because once you understand how to play this game, it just becomes too easy. And then here you go. The last two are the tower videos. And look at this. Number 10 is a freaking video way back in October. I guess it's because I have effective pass sheets and I was trying to understand how to do it. And so there's probably people out there who are trying to understand how to do effective pass sheets and trying to see if there's a video to help out, because it took me a few tries to get that darn thing up and running. I gotta be honest. Yeah, I have been researching the scatter chain lightning research. Um, I've only, I think since last tourney, only got one extra level in so far. So it's just an extra times 1.25. I don't think I really have any issues with scatters in tourney, but that should help make sure that that continues to not be an issue. But yeah, we can try different modules. We can try a bigger range because, you know, being a bigger range, the inner landmines won't protect you against fleets usually, or range usually. Um, but it does give them more time to cook. So if I'm having trouble with like bosses, for example, or tanks, increasing my range would help out with that. Yeah, putting a few extra clicks in inner landmines, that should be pretty interesting. And I love that I upgraded my substat here, and now I have an extra 3 inner landmines around my tower. That's going to make things interesting. That should help protect me against any non-range enemy. But yeah, with that one extra click into substats, did that noticeably change the numbers here? So attack speed was, I think, 0.8. Now it's 0.85. I think critical factor was 0.44. Now it's 0.55. Damage per meter, it was 0.02. Now it's 0.03. And then max Rend, I think that did an extra 0.05. So it went from 0.8 to 0.85, and so on and so on. So yeah, I think it helped out a little bit. Look at that damage per meter, 8.5. Noise. Noise, noise, noise. Now, last week I got close to 2,000 waves, but that was a pretty difficult battle conditions with the range enemy uh, thing. So I'm hoping we'll do a bit better this week, especially since I spent some stones and have some extra coins that I normally don't have, or that I didn't have last Tuesday, or actually I think I did it Wednesday. Usually I do tourney on Tuesday, and usually I do tourney on Saturday. So the difference between tourney on Tuesday and Saturday is pretty significant because there's several days there. But yeah, between Saturday and Tuesday, that's not too many days. So my Tuesday tournament, I'm usually not that much better off than I am from Saturday, just because that's just 2 full days. Whereas Tuesday to Saturday, you got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You got 3 full days, so I have an extra full day. Yeah, let's look at my econ. So Death Wave cooldown, GT cooldown, and then 2 Death Wave cooldown clicks, and then it wants me to go into um, Golden Combo, 4,150. Uh, hmm. Oh, it does say black hole duration right there. Interesting. So it is taking black hole into consideration. So yeah, I can probably test out that module thing again where I don't use Galaxy Compressor, but just don't hold back my tower. Don't devo my tower as much. Like maybe have it at max damage, because lately I've been doing like where I don't put any points into damage and just let it all happen with free ups, because I mean my free up percentage is getting close to like 200, so like almost every wave I get +2 points into damage every wave, and so it actually maxes out pretty darn quick. It's to the point where I have to not put any points into Rend or super crit, just so I can get a little bit more devoed basically. I think I also put no points into rapid fire. Um, so yeah, it's pretty devoed. So yeah, maybe I'll try it again, but not devo my tower. All right, we're already at 1,000, so a lot of the battle conditions are going to get maxed out now. But here soon is going to start nerfing my tower, reducing the damage, reducing the health, and all that jazz. Yeah, I still haven't maxed out Antbot duration. I did max out Goldbot and BotBot in terms of research labs. I do have those two done, and then there's a lot of research labs left for Flamebot and Thunderbot. There's so many things I want to research now due to dissident runs. You have the dissident research, and then you also have the I make so much more coin now that a lot more labs became accessible. So a lot of things I want to do. There's also those like battle condition labs I would like to do. At the very least, I'd like to get the enemy level skip lab done. I think it's like it would reduce the battle condition of enemy level skip by like 10%, which is pretty good, I think. If I can get 10% extra enemy health level skips between wave 0 to 1,000, I think that would be pretty helpful. And then that should also help with farming. That should help me get to further into waves. Sorry, moving some stuff around. After this, I might play some Space Marine too, I think. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to go check my car. I think I saw one tire was a few PSI compared to the other ones. I'd like to get them all matching. Now the question is, do I pump up the one tire or do I deflate the other tires down to what it is at? I think most of my tires are at 44 to 45 PSI, and one tire's at 42. I think that's too big of a difference, but I'm about to do a road trip here in the near future, and I'd like them all to be the same at the very least. It's so hot that I'm kind of thinking I should be lower PSI because they're all gonna get real hot, and then after running for 50 to 100 miles, it's kind of good to be a little lower, and then they'll expand as I'm traveling. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. I don't think I've seen too many of the defense EHP guys talk about going into like ILM plus because I would kind of think ILM plus is kind of on the defensive side, but I guess if they don't have a lot of damage to begin with, maybe ILM plus doesn't make sense for them. Yeah, that's true. Because with all that multiplier, if they don't have a lot of damage to begin with, it's not going to do much. Because ILM plus is damage based, not percentage based. Do I have smart missiles toggled? Yeah, I do. Okay. Chronophilic, dark poison swamp. I'd like to see poison swamp. I guess you can see it. It's just kind of dulled. Because, like, for example, I can see spotlight. It's damage one again. Cannon substats, spotlight plus cannon substats, cannon substats, cannon substats, and spotlight damage. Then chain lightning damage. Okay. Some more cannon, bonus and substats. And then finally a core. Another chain lightning damage. Huh. Surprised it's not doing ILM. Look at that. It wants to do all that without any ILM. So weird. I need to check something. Checkbox. I removed range. I didn't want to deal with that. Max Rend is assuming the multiplier's at the maximum. Yeah, that's fine. Shock multiplier, yeah. Huh. Huh. Oh, I looked away and something got through my wall. Now I have a wall of inner landmines. Look at that. Oh, okay. I am done with my intro sprint. I think I saw that I just got like 12 generator shards. That's not too shabby. Plasma cannon. Oh, good. Plasma cannon's doing work. Inner landmines, orbs, electrons. Wow, chain lightning, even with 74 hits, it's only doing 0.8% health damage? Really? Ton of projectiles. But yeah, if it's in the amp bot, I think every inner landmine is as if it's 4 inner landmines. So it's going to really add in that ILM plus multiplier. Get some more gems. Yeah. That is crazy. 116 chain lightnings only did 1.4% damage, but 12 inner landmines did 41.4% damage. Holy cow. Oh shoot, I missed whatever came in and took out some of my inner landmines around my tower. So I'm starting to miss things like that. Let's go ahead and slow things down. Yeah, especially with enemy balance, I am actually kind of happy that I got another level into Chain Lightning Scatter to kind of remove scatters from the field sooner rather than later. And hey, with all those scatter babies, that's a good amount of chance for landmines and inner landmines to form. Oh yeah, my 4th of July video did get claimed. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. Um, I kind of knew that was going to happen, just due to I did use America F yeah from South Park, and I mean I just had to do it. It was America's birthday. Can I look at my content live? What am I doing wrong? Yeah, content live, so y'all can see what it looks like. Yeah, ineligible. This video is ineligible to earn. Video ineligible to earn. The claim doesn't allow for this video to earn. Can't display tag products with claimed content without using Paranoid by Black Sabbath, and then America F yeah. Should I take action? I mean, I totally did it. I mean, there's no reason to even go through that. But I mean, y'all can see, I'm making 10 cents, 19 cents, but since I have so many videos, all of these cents kind of add up. I think, Spartan and Tags and a lot of other YouTubers and not just, the tower YouTubers are making a lot better quality videos. I'm kind of more of a quantity over quality. It's also just because I'm just kind of lazy. Oh, it's the protector. It's the protector doing that. So maybe enemy balance is not the way for me then. I thought I could handle protector on its own. I thought it was the protector plus the range enemy that was screwing me up last week. But having a lot more enemies on the field, that might not be good with the protector ultimate. But yeah, you can see like with all of these, I'm getting 10 cents, 30 cents. Every now and then a video will be like close to 1,000 and I'll get like a whole dollar. Like right here, Bulwark, Power Fist. I got 1.78. So I got $1.78 just for that one video. That's quite more than all the other ones. And that was 136 views. Okay. It wasn't that much higher in views, but you also get more money per ads that people watch. So if you get like a lot more people watching the majority of your video, and thus they see more ads, that also gets you up higher. But on average, it's usually like every 1,000 views, you get about $2 to $5. But this is weird. This is actually kind of weird that that's kind of a low view count, but a high dollar amount. Hmm. So, like, for example, here, 346 views, but 65 cents. So I probably got a lot of views, but a lot of people didn't stick around for whatever reason. So it's just interesting. I like all the data of being a quote unquote YouTuber. I don't know if I can call myself a YouTuber because I'm not, I'm not making any amount of money really, because you have to make like $100 before they even cut you a check. So, but it's a fun little side hobby. It keeps me creative. It kind of teaches me a few technical things. Um, if I really wanted to, I could probably dive in and get a screen kind of like Tequila Man or Spartan or Tags, where they have everything kind of organized on the screen. I just put some stuff on my screen and kind of show off my tower. Little lower production quality, but I bet an hour or two I could figure it out just from watching other people YouTube videos. I mean, if you want to learn something, you just type it into YouTube and you can go freaking learn it. It's pretty cool. Like I put new wheel caps on my car, for example. I just looked on YouTube on how to install them. Supposed to make the car more aerodynamic. We'll see. I've seen both better aerodynamic and not so much with my few runs of my car, but it's supposed to really peak when you're on like the open freeway. And I haven't been on the open freeway yet, so I'm really interested to see how it works when I do this road trip coming up. Um, I mean, it is really dependent on weather, temperature, how the wind is blowing. I think those items are probably um, more important than these wheel caps, but maybe overall, over a stretch of a 500 to 600 mile road trip, it might be a little bit better. It's supposed to increase your efficiency by 5 to 10% just with these wheel caps. So I'm going to see if that is true or not. And who knows? Maybe I'll make a video on that. I might just show the end results. Well, knock on wood, I still have my second wind. Haven't needed to use second wind or demon mode yet. But I think every 10 waves it reduces my, or maybe it's every wave, it reduces my attack and defense. Well, let's take a quick look at that. 1,000. Well, it probably says, doesn't it? Skip. Every health and attack level skip. Uh-huh. Every 20 waves. Tower damage is reduced by 28 levels every 10 waves. Oh, wow. Okay. 40 levels every 10 waves. Holy cow. So if it was one level every one wave, that'd actually be less devastating as what it currently is. Holy cow. And we start to get more elites at wave 2000. And we get more fleets after wave 1000. I'm surprised that they didn't add the fleet battle conditions to Legends Tourney. Oh yeah, what is my defense absolute? Oh, it's just 440 mil. Yeah, if y'all haven't already, if you're still watching, please hit that like or subscribe. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. I'd love it if you all would do both. Um, really helps out the channel. It's free to do so. Also, commenting is also free. And also share and hit that notification bell. All those help out the channel, and they're all free. Free to you. Just cost you maybe a second or two. Oh, oh, here comes a fleet. Fleet's gonna increase all of those enemies' health and speed, is what I remember. I think it also increases the enemy's mass. Oh, my inner landmines are missing it just because there's not enough inner landmines. There we go. Hmm. But yeah, I think having those extra 4 inner landmines going from 6 to 10 with that inner perimeter landmines there, pretty helpful. Well, hello there, B. Taylor. Yeah, I'm actually doing really well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? So it wasn't this tourney, it was the tournament on Wednesday, earlier this week. I got in a marshmallow bracket and got first place on the tourney there. So I was able to get good amount of rewards, and that relic gave me a little extra critical factor, another, I think it was 10%. Definitely helping out there. I'll definitely take another critical factor bonus. And I was able to purchase in the vault another orb, which I think is very handy for keeping enemies and bosses at bay. Still having a little trouble with protectors, but so far handling them. Speaking of which, that's what killed my wall right there. Must have been a protector. You know what? Should I not have my black hole up? Because a protector may shield a range, and that might allow the range to shoot me. Hmm. That's a question. Out of curiosity, how will the enemies react if I don't have a black hole? I think that may allow some of my inner landmines to kind of build up, because I think the black hole is pulling enemies in and using up my inner landmines a little bit earlier than normal. But yeah, I'm glad I have all those extra inner landmines to take out that fleet. Where's my chat? Mm, yeah, so I don't know what is really better. I don't think not having my black hole is that big of a bonus because I think it's just allowing enemies to kind of gather up on the outside. I don't think is good either. So I think having the black hole kind of come in and clear out a lot of those enemies is probably pretty helpful. Also, I mean, the black hole does do 2% enemy health, or maybe it's wave health per second, and it pulls in a lot of those basic enemies into my shooting range. Hmm. More gems. I'll take it. Oh my goodness. We're going to get up to wave 2000 and not even use my second wind. That is amazing. Wow, that protector made a big push, but we were able to stop them. That's what's important. That overcharge is stealing all of my energy shields. Not doing too much in terms of damage. I haven't seen my purple health bar really fluctuate, but I think it's also helping because of all the inner landmine stuns. Now, the fleets, they will get stunned by inner landmine and poison swamp, but at a 50% time as a normal enemy. So if an inner landmine stuns an enemy for, is it 1 second or 1.5 seconds? So the fleet will only be stunned for 0.5 to 0.75 seconds. So although it does stun them, Not for that long. But I think Poison Swamp is a decent stun time. But whatever that time is, it's halved for fleets. I'll take a look at it once this overcharge is dead. I want to keep an eye on that overcharge. Yeah, see, it stole another energy shield, but it didn't really do much in terms of my health. Poison Swamp. Increase Poison Swamp stun duration by 10 seconds. I forget what the base is. So yeah, 10 seconds. Holy cow, that's actually a good amount of time. What about inner landmines? What was that again? Does it not say? It would be cool if it increased the max amount of mines you could have. You know, you can just kind of start overlapping, kind of like this ring right here. That'd be cool. But yeah, keeping in the summon and the enemy balance is just kind of flooding the map with enemies and thus increasing how many inner landmines are being blown up per second, per minute, however you want to calculate it. And that boss just keeps on getting stunned by Poison Swamp, inner landmine, the net. Now, the bosses are going to have a hard time getting through all that. Okay, that boss was alive for a good amount of time. We got Plasma Cannon. Oh, level reduction for the win. Okay. Orbs, Chain Lightning, and Inner Landmine. Oh, wow. Chain Lightning 528. Holy cow. Tons of projectiles. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, freaking overcharges are making sure that my energy shields are always at 0. I wish it didn't use energy shields until my health would, go to 0, and then it used an energy shield. That would be nice. Oh, I'd use my second win there. But hey, now my health regen is way higher. And although Legends Tourney reduces your health, it does not reduce your health regen. So that's something. Just out of curiosity, I still haven't used my demon mode. How am I looking on this tourney? Oh wow, I'm still just 6th, and I'm doing pretty good for how I normally do. You got a solo hero here. Um, Tier 23, 159. What do I have? Oh, only 90 waves. Okay, fair enough. Some guy. Well, I think I'm pretty similar to that. Aren't I like wave 60? No, I'm wave 90. Maybe he hasn't done a um, achievement run in a while. I'm 277 relics. He has 2 more relics than I. Okay. He's also been playing for 3 years. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. I got a lot of guys that are similar. Ooh, tier 24, 106. Oh, my goodness gracious. One heart. Alrighty. Good to know. Good to know. I have a lot of core shards. Hmm. That protector caused me to have to activate my demon mode there. I think we can go pretty fast during demon mode. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking I might need to increase my my range. I think 55 is another good one, and I think 60 might be another okay one. Let's see where that 55 looks like with the. Okay, yeah, that's nice because then when the enemies come in from black hole, they're not right up on inner landmines, I don't think. I think I might need to include that to 60, see how that goes. That also makes it to where the protector has to go a lot further. You know what? I'm just going to say screw it. Go max range. Go to 98. And then that way, I can kind of collect a row of inner landmines there. Now the question is, do I want my orbs? Actually, they seem to be doing pretty good. They're kind of keeping enemies away from my inner landmines. I can actually start maybe building up some inner landmines. And that Saboteur, he's been there for a good amount of time. There we go. And I think increasing the range also kind of helps with Chronofield Plus. Kind of keeps the enemies at bay for a little bit longer. Plasma cannon, inner landmines, just 18 of them. Level reduction, chain lightning, 1,277 chain lightning, only did 0.9% damage, but 18 inner landmines did 43.4% damage. Holy cow. That's really showing off the power of inner landmines. I don't know why the effective path sheets isn't showing inner landmines for me. It's really interesting. And I don't know, I'm kind of liking inner landmines because at least for farming, they don't go off until the enemy's kind of close. And if you take off the AoE card mastery, you can keep those explosions to just nearby, and then you can make sure enemies die within your black holes. Yeah, but here that overcharge isn't really getting hit by inner landmines unless another enemy is setting them off. Also, when you're farming, one of the perks is you get another row of inner landmines. So you get another 6 inner landmines on top of your normal 6 around your tower and the 20 with space displacer. So that's kind of handy, getting extra inner landmines. I'm curious, with me putting in an extra, what was it, 2 or 3 clicks into inner landmine damage and 2 clicks into inner landmine cooldown, how that's going to affect my farming, because that is a significant damage increase. Yeah, I think increase the range was the play, just because I need more time to damage those protectors to keep them away from being able to get other enemies to touch my tower. All right, what is it? Uh-oh. It's reducing. Well, it was reducing the duration of my chronofield. Interesting. That could have been bad if it got it over the hump where I would have had some seconds of no chronofield. Then all the enemies would start zooming in. Oh my goodness, do I have a full ring of inner landmines now? Look at that. That's giving them time to kind of charge up, which is nice. Mm, there goes my nuke. I'm looking right at my tower, but I totally missed what got me there. There we go. We finally killed that commander. That commander was there for a good amount of time. Uh-oh, we got some rays coming in. Either I'm stunning them or they're not in shooting range yet. Shoot, rays might start to be a problem. Or maybe that's a vampire or ray. And due to me using enemy balance, there's a chance for elites to be doubled up, which I thought I wanted to double up the chance of getting another inner landmine and to increase how much money I'm getting, how much cash to help out my project funding. I still have a good amount of damage, even though I've been debuffed so much. Oh, it must have been because I was in Berserker or something like that. Or oh, it might be my cannon. Which yeah, that's another thing. If I kill an elite boss or fleet, I get like a 5 times damage buff, and having twice as many elites makes sure that I keep that buff up and running. And there's so many things to this game. It's easy to pick up and start, but man, it is really hard to master. Well, I used all of my things, my missile storm, my nuke, my second wind, my demon mode. So we're just surviving at this point. This might be a new personal best for me. I'll have to look at my previous tourney runs and see where I've gotten. I have definitely made it over the 2000 wave hump before, but I don't remember how far I have gotten in terms of max waves. My headphone wire keeps on getting tangled. Yeah, I knock on wood. I remember a few tourneys ago, bosses were the issue, but now I'm kind of not seeing that anymore, and that might be because I have increased my inner landmine damage. And it looks like inner landmine damage is a good answer to bosses. All right, out of curiosity, how am I doing? Uh, well, we're all just going up. Some guy seems to be killing it. Oh, he's a tier 24. Yeah. I haven't even unlocked tier 24 yet. But the good thing is a lot of these guys seem to be at least close to me, which is great. I would hate, for someone to be significantly overpowered compared to me. Got me. Who finished it? Range. Range. And this mother trucker passed me up, kicked me out of sixth place. Oh man. I got 18 keys currently. Yeah, defense absolute and another health regen if I really wanted to. I could get those. Recovery amount, I don't think that would help me. Knockback, maybe. Orb speed, that'd be cool. Wall rebuild time, that'd be cool too. I could get a boost to Rend armor chance. No, that's not going to do anything. Rapid fire, I don't think that's going to do anything. Multi-shot, that'd be nice. A boost to bounce shot, that would also be nice. Ultimate weapon damage, oh, that'd be really nice. Yeah, so I'm going to get this, and then of course bot range would also be great. After that, I'll probably come back down, trying to get this orb speed and this wall rebuild time. I think those would be good. These boosts to free upgrades, that would technically help my economy. And then I would have to start saving up, 50 keys to unlock that. And then 100 keys to unlock that. All right. Let's look at my history. But yeah, look at that. 1,975 waves. I got rank 1. Dang. Rank 333. So that was kind of a hit of a kind of an ego hit to get 7th place. I haven't got 7th place in a while. But yeah, here's 2098, 2031. Here's a 2,221. That must have been easy battle conditions or something. Yeah, so I've gotten 2000s before, so that's not a personal best, but that's up there. But yeah, I think I did a pretty good run. I don't know if I could really realistically get another 50 waves somehow. I could maybe test out a few things. Um, I don't know. What could I maybe test out? I could test out Astral Deliverance. I could test out where is it? Anti-Cube Portal. Could test out getting my bots more range, all sorts of stuff. I could also try, instead of putting a ton of stuff into bot, put it into Flamebot, do a lot of extra damage. But honestly, I think that was a pretty good run. I I really do think that was a pretty good run. I think overall, I would want to be max range for my achievement run. It'd be good to have damage per meter, all of those things. Where's the max? Okay, can't get anything else. Maybe some landmine damage, shockwave distance, some of those. All right. Let's see how far we can go here. We can definitely maybe get some stones and gems. Yeah, we need to get to 300 to unlock tier 20, 24. Whoa, that's embarrassing. Where do I go to like show off my relics? First perk. That'd be nice if I can get damage. Um, Maybe I can show off that I've been here for 2 years. Oh, that's creepy looking. Oh, I don't know which one that was, but yeah, I'm gonna show off I've been here for 2 years. Yeah, let's do a achievement run. I think in the near future, maybe next weekend, I'll do defense and attack dissident runs, and then a week or two after, I'll have to do some utility and ultimate weapon runs. But again, most of my stones have been poured into inner landmines, and so I have a feeling that my ultimate weapon runs won't be as good. But I'm hoping that my other ones will benefit from having extra inner landmine damage. Yeah, it just takes so long to get my freaking chronofield and poison swamp and black hole up to help control these enemies. That's another reason why to get your cooldown down is some of these achievement runs really need that help. I mean, we already lost our second wave thing, whatever you want to call it. Some more gems. We could probably increase that speed, at least when we're in demon mode. Yeah, that's pretty rough when by wave 20 you've already lost your second wind and demon mode. Pretty rough. Oh, you know what? I should probably remove enemy balance um, and summon, not only for this achievement run, but also for maybe a tourney run. Hmm. Because yeah, I don't know how much, extra actual money I'm getting from that and how much handy that would be. That's a good point. I can use this as a test. I'll turn it off and put something else in and see if that helps with my achievement run here. And if so, that might warrant another tourney run. Wow, look at that. 2,500 reroll shards per fleet that I kill. I think that also gives you a good chance to get some module shards the higher up you are. All right, so I think I got to, what was it, wave 60 or wave 90 before? What is it? Stats. Oh, 90. Okay. So yeah, I'm not even close to where I was before. Dang. All right. We are officially over our last achievement. Which I was kind of hoping on. I mean, I haven't done an achievement run for at least a week. I've put more stones into inner landmine, and I've received some more researches completed. So I was kind of hoping it'd be better. But then I got to thinking, oh, I do have summon and I do have enemy balance on, so it might be worth it to remove those. Man, I don't have any inner landmines. Holy cow! I think that tank ultimate is just eating them all up. Oh shoot, there goes my nuke. Shoot out the missile barrage. Put out some cover fire with missile barrage. Sure, it's better than nothing, but I don't know how much that missile barrage really did. Boom. All right, 118. Got killed by a fast. Got some more gems. Now, what if I removed summon and put in scout? What if I removed enemy balance and put in fortress? And if this gives me a decent increase, then that might mean I need to do that for another tourney run. I still got 45 minutes until I can't get back into the tourney. So I still got a little bit of time. Okay, I think that helped with the initial wave. That's nice. That is not nothing. Ah, overcharge got me. Got some more gems. Let's go, Jim. Thank you all. I see there's 6 people watching, and I got 5 likes. Appreciate that. No, there goes my nuke. Am I really doing worse without all that summon stuff? Really? I'm actually kind of surprised by that. Okay, was at 118. Let's see if we can do a little bit better. All right. Got my wall back up. That's something. Oh, and it's gone. I think, oh my goodness, that wall did not survive long. Holy cow. Man, I actually did worse. That's really surprising. Huh. Well, just out of curiosity, I want to see if I can do any better. Is it worth it? Holy cow, I got bumped down from 6th to 8th. Oh man, I'm a little worried that someone's gonna bump me again. That dad. I mean, now I'm a little bit higher, but you know, these other people could not have done an achievement run in the. Oh no, I have to get like an extra 100 waves. Holy cow. Man, that's kind of rough. All right, let's do it. It's free to do so. Let's do one more with that. Should I was kind of thinking about also maybe um going to my bots. Where's my freaking bots? And maybe changing instead of bot do flamebot or thunderbot. But I think I have the correct location because I have all the research done in cooldown and duration for bot, whereas I do not have even 50% of the research done for flamebot and thunderbot, so they're not as well off as bot is. Oh wow. Okay, I got a lot further with I bet I could get those stones. I bet I can get to 750. And then oh yeah, tier 21, which used to be the highest wave. Tier 20, I was able to get the maximum there. I was trying to get farming going there, but you know, we can see if we can do that now that I have now that I put some more stones into inner landmine. That might be doable. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Let's go ahead and buy up our enemy health level skips. And I did put a few more coins into these things, so I definitely don't have to click any of them. I can just let free ups do the thing. And yeah, I'm going to take a quick restroom break while this is going to get back up to where it needs to be, and I'll be right back. Hey, microphone back on. Oh, we got a gym. We got a gym. So yeah, that's nice. We can have our inner landmines charge up pretty nicely now. So yeah, we'll see how that is. Also kind of curious if I stayed at a 43.5 to 50 meter range, if that really matters. But since I'm getting killed by a range, that means a protector got it in. So I think with protector and ranges, you need to have increased range yourself. So, I mean, when it comes to tourneys, I mean, you can see here, excuse me. Oh, can I not click it? Oh, okay. If I go here, killed by range, 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 killed by range. Now I can't see anymore, but I gotta tell you, in Legends Tournament, I mainly die to range. So I may have to get one of my research labs into taking care of that weakness. Now I might not have enough coins right now to start it, but I can do it when I respec back. So you have range enemy health. That's something. You also have range enemy range. And I've done research into both of those just because I've been having so many freaking issues. This one seems to be a lower level. So let's go ahead and let's start having a research module either doing range enemy health or range enemy range, so I can kind of reduce that weakness I have, because it seems to be a pretty big weakness. And like I saw Crowbar and Greenie's tower, they had a lot of those enemies' health reduced, and I mean that kind of makes sense when you're getting up to these higher tiers, and the enemies just have so much freaking health. I think the max, I think it goes up to 9 or 12%, somewhere around there. I mean, a 9% health reduction is pretty significant. And then if I can reduce the enemy range by another, 9, 12%, that would also be helpful. That'll give me that much extra time to remove that enemy type from um, from the map. But yeah, since that seems to be such a weakness for me, I'm gonna let a lab focus on that, especially because it seems to be a pretty cheap lab in terms of coins and time. Now, I don't think that's going to help me with farming, though, and I think that's why I haven't put too much time into it. I like to do things that help with my farming and tourney, but this seems to be such a big weakness in my tourneys that I think I do need to put some focus on it. And then eventually, I think it's like tier 21 or maybe even tier 20 where you start getting range, or excuse me, you start getting fast enemy battle condition as well. So I might have to start doing research to debuff fast as well. With my orbs, it may be better. Oh, let's kill that boss real quick. Might be better if I have where's my range line? Like right on the range line, I think. Yeah, right there. So when a boss gets hit by a net, he'll just get tore up by those orbs. And then I think that also helps damage the enemies when they get into the black hole. You know what? It might sound silly, but I think I'm going to put range as number one, even above fleets. Because I'm not really having that much problems with fleets anymore, actually. I'm having issues with range and protectors moving ranges closer into my tower. So I'm going to put those even higher than fleets. Okay, I think I am making a noticeably less amount of money, which makes sense, you know. I think the enemy balance creates, what is it, 1.9, 1.95 more enemies. Oh, wait, the enemy balance would be down here. Increases enemy spawns by 1.8 and cash on kill increased by 1.9. Okay. So increasing how many enemies by 80% and increasing how much coins, excuse me, cash on kill by, I'm guessing that's 90%. Plus I had summon. But since protectors and ranges are so much of an issue for me, I want less protectors, I want less range on the map. And so this will hopefully, I'll be able to focus on them a little bit better. Oh, we're getting some enemies to the first line of defense there. Mr. Flipstar. Good morning, Tower people. Good morning, Mr. Flipstar. Yeah, I've been seeing some of your YouTube reels. You're doing good, man. I think we talked about that last Saturday. Yeah, I still see yours. I also see um is it Greeny? Greeny does like the fact of the day shorts, and it was pretty illuminating for the how the Protector ultimate works. I think in his actual video, he actually didn't know the answer, but someone commented, and it sounds right, that with the Protector ultimate, the Protector and all of the enemies within the Protector range do not get stunned, but the stun still affects their attack. And so you can actually get several enemies on your tower or on your tower's wall, and it won't do any damage until that stun wears off. So having a lot of stun with Poison Swamp, inner landmines, things like that, still helps protect yourself. They just kind of get in your range. But yeah, once that stun wears off, then they're able to attack again. So after a few seconds, my wall just kind of disappears. So my inner landmines still do their thing in terms of stun, and so does Poison Swamp. It's just they're able to keep on moving. They're also not affected by Chrono Field Plus, so yeah, they're able just to move in a straight line. Yeah, if a range gets in there and a protector influence, and if the range doesn't get stunned by an inner landmine, it's able to shoot. And so that's why in this tourney and the previous few tourneys where we had protector and range ultimate, I've been always dying by range. So I started doing some research in reducing um, range enemy health. It's still a pretty cheap lab in terms of time and coins. And once this gets done, or at least a good amount of level, there's also the range, enemy range, where you can reduce the range at which it can shoot, so it has to move further in. I think both of those will help me out because I think the last 6 tourneys I've lost to range enemies. But yeah, thanks for coming in, Mr. Flipstar, getting in the comment and giving me a like. Appreciate it. Because I've noticed I'm now at 6 likes. Thanks, guys. All for the great tower. I'll go for sure. I appreciate it. Thank you. It'd be really cool if you were able to have more than 20 inner landmines max. Kind of like how inner landmine plus it's always increasing in terms of damage. It'd be cool if it would just increase. You can just kind of overlap them, right? Just kind of like this inner line of inner landmines. It'd be nice if you could like interwrap them, and then you could have a nice buildup of inner landmines. And so yeah, that would help early game, but then eventually the enemies will start using up the inner landmines faster than they're reproducing them. But I think my landmines and inner landmine chances as high as it can get. Now I can increase my assist module substats. That would increase the landmine chance even more. So I guess there is a way to increase that even more. Oh yeah, a friend of mine made a video game using Claude. It's a army, like an army man type game. I don't know if y'all remember that, but I think back in the 1990s, early 2000s, there were these like army men games, and if some of the you would shoot bullets. Some of them would have like flamethrowers and would like melt the plastic of the plastic army men. They also made like a helicopter plastic army type game, and it was interesting because like you would fight in like a child's bedroom, in the backyard, in the kitchen. I thought it was a pretty interesting concept, and there hasn't really been one of those games in a while. And my friend just made one, and using Claude, it was actually pretty decent. It's like a an RTS look down type game, and it even had multiplayer. Like I would have to click a button for a code, send it to my friend, and then he would have to add us in one by one. But we were able to play for free for all. We got four of us to try it out, and I was pretty impressed by what Claude was able to do. I should have recorded it. We were just kind of dicking around with this friend's new game. I don't as far as I know, he hasn't made any video games before. Um, Not before AI, anyways. And so this is just all by AI, just giving him prompts. So I'm really interested to see how shows, movies, video games are going to come out in the near future because video games and movies and shows kind of have a big activation energy hump to kind of get over, and I've kind of noticed a bigger amount of what do you call them, indie video games coming out on Steam. Like you have what is that, Project One? You have Ball Pit, things like that. I've been pretty impressed. I tried that as well, but I did not even enjoy my game myself. Oh no! Sorry about that. Apparently, Claude has some new update where it's even better than before. My friend was testing it out, but he is limited on how much he can use it. So I don't know if he can still do it when he runs out and has to go to like a lower model. I think there's also something kind of weirdly political where like the Claude team is not sharing certain things with the U.S. government or some government, and so there might be some restrictions coming down the pipeline. I don't understand that part, but I do understand that my friend made a video game, and I was pretty impressed. Fable 5, thank you. I remember it was a 5 and it had a weird name. When I hear Fable, I think of the Fable video game. Okay, we are outside of the intro sprint. See how it goes. But yeah, I have tried Claude before to make like a thumbnail for my YouTube videos, and it didn't really work that well. Um, I use Grok for thumbnails, and Grok I don't even pay for. I'm kind of debating on paying for it because Grok is pretty good for certain things. Um, it came out open source model 2 days ago, which is almost as strong as Fable 5, but way cheaper. You can see some games for it. Okay, cool. It's like Mr. Flipstar here is very knowledgeable in that techscape. I've been using, AI just to kind of help me out with certain things. With YouTube to make, thumbnails. Also for certain things where I need to make like a chart or a table for work, and it saves me some time. Sometimes it has to think and it takes a while, but I can alt tab and do something else. Kimmy 3. I wonder where they're coming up with all these names. So, Mr. Flipstar, I have done a tourney run already. I got to wave, I think it was 2,100 something. Yeah, 153. And then all these people freaking got in front of me, these mother truckers. So I'm trying it without summon and without enemy balance because of Protector Ultimate and because I seem to be weak against range. I'm going to see if that helps me out at all. My daily shorts are completely with AI pipeline. Yeah, you were telling me about that last Saturday. I think you said you used something. It's like the word opus. I think it started with an O. Yeah, I mean, I forgot if I showed you, Mr. Flipstar. Check this out. I got a marshmallow bracket on Wednesday. I got a max of 1,975 waves, and that was enough to get me rank 1. I really got lucky. So maybe I'm paying for that luck today, which is fine. That was my first rank 1, so I got that relic. So I'm pretty happy about that. Got a few extra stones and gems and keys that I'm used to not getting. But, lately I've been getting around, rank 3 to rank 6, so I don't know, it's a little bit of a hit of an ego that I'm rank 8 right now, but somehow, sometimes that's just how the cards are dealt. Yeah, thank you. I've been trying to get rank 1 for so long, but there's just so many people above me. Like I'm not in the top 1,000. That's actually a good point. I haven't looked at what is it? The tourney results. Let's see where I'm ranked. Oh, I should have looked last week when I was rank 1. Greeny's number 1 again. There's Crowbar Zero, number 12. Is there a way I can see more than just... Dr. Trash Bag? That doesn't seem right. Yeah. Live progress. No, I don't think that's what I want. Live results. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it has more people now. Okay. Um, yeah, we can order it by name. So I can go to D's. All right, DR. Oh, DR. DRT. Trash bag. So, okay. So right now I'm ranked 1,045. I think the last time I looked, I was like 1,100 something. So yeah, I'm not in the top 1,000 bracket, but I think I'm kind of close. I'm close. Yeah, I think doing it by name is better. But yeah, I guess last week I was rank, 1045 minus 19. So that would be 26, 1026. So yeah, I'm getting kind of close. Looks like Tag's got his enemy level skip reduction research to max. I would also like to get that. That would help me both in tourney and in farming, I think. It's kind of expensive, but not undoable. Let's slow that down. Just where is it? Yeah, enemy level skip. Okay, it's not that expensive. 16 days. That's kind of expensive in terms of time. Death Defy would be another one to get enemy shields. Um, yeah, a lot of these would be good to get. There's so many things I want to research now. Got some more gems. But yeah, I think reducing range enemy health would be good for tourneys. But I don't think that's going to really help me for farming. It's not going to hurt my farming, I don't think, though. Okay. I must have missed when my second wind procs. I didn't see that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the enemies are really piling up right there. Even with Black Hole pulling them into the orbs. Hmm. Oh man. Yeah, that was a protector bringing in so many freaking enemies there. Alright, so bad news, demon mode proc. Good news, we have ×5 more damage now. So we'll see if that can push us through. I'm not seeing a big improvement by taking out summon and taking out enemy balance. We have about probably 1/5 of the amount of money that I had around this time. So it's probably affecting my project funding and reducing my overall damage. So I mean that's good to know for future tourneys. I mean my first run I did what I thought was optimized. I wonder if ESM is good for situations like that. Sorry, buddy, I don't know what ESM stands for. ESM. Sorry, Mr. Flipstar. Could you spell that out for me? What is ESM? Yeah, unfortunately, the tower has a lot of freaking acronyms. Oh, shield mastery. Energy shield mastery. Oh, yeah. So if I lose an energy shield, it would push all of the enemies out. Yeah, yeah, that'd be good for protector and probably range enemies too. Ooh, I think you're onto something. How much is that? Okay, mastery available. It's 1,000, so it's not like one of the cheap 750, but it's not one of the expensive 1,250 ones either. Energy shield activates a blast that repels all enemies back by a percentage of tower max range and destroy all enemy projectiles. Ooh, I think that applies to not only range, but I think that will apply to overcharge and maybe even elites. That is actually pretty good. So I think this increases pushback as a percentage of 50%, I think would be the max. So it might not push him all the way out, but at least it'll move him a little bit. Okay. Energy shield gains an extra charge. 3 hits. Oh, that's the original one. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's not bad. It's kind of funny. Like I have more card slots than I think tags, but I think tags has more card masteries than I do. I think he just got the Death Ray one. I think he has the Fortress one. I don't know if he has the Energy Shield one, but it wouldn't surprise me if he does. I think he has the Health one. But yeah, I was kind of surprised that Spartan does not have the Plasma Cannon one. That is so good for elites. Nuke would be nice. I mean, a lot of these would be nice. It's just, do I want to? Because it's not only stones, right? It's also going to take up a research slot for about a month. But yeah, that is a good point. Oh, hey, Jib Jib. How you doing, Jib Jib? Oh, got some gems. Oh, my kitty's giving me attention. She thinks it's dinner time, but you got another 15 minutes. 50. 50 minutes before it's dinner time. She's gonna start her begging. Because sometimes I'll feed her like 20, 30 minutes ahead of time just because I'm tired of her begging. Stuck at lower champs. Yeah, I remember that. I remember kind of being in the lower half of champs, and then I remember when I finally got my enhancements to be able to increase my wall health. I think that pushed me up to like the top of champs. And then I think it wasn't until I started focusing more on damage and CC I was able to get into and stay into legends. It's a freaking process, man. Man, that always hurts me when I see a big freaking train coming towards my tower. No. I saw that happening in slow-mo. Killed by a basic? Oh man, that hurts. Oh no, I got dropped to 9th place now. So it seems like summon and enemy balance actually helps. Huh. Who'd thunk? Well, I have time if I want to try something else real quick. I don't know what else I would want to try. But it seems like enemy balance and summon seem to help. But I don't know. I think I'm kind of done for the day in terms of trying things out. So I'll probably re-put everything back for farming. I might try out seeing if I can move over, start farming tier 19 or even 20, because I think Duck Sauce was saying he's farming tier 20 now, going over Spartan and Tag's feedback. Yeah, man, I got not so good of a bracket. Hey, Jib Jib. Got a lot of people 2,000 waves in Legends. Man, I haven't been in 9th place in a while. Oh, it kind of hurts, but it is what it is. Good news is, my tourney on Tuesday, I got into a marshmallow bracket and got first in Legends. So I got that get rank 1 in Legends League relic, which is nice. So I guess I'm paying for it today. Oh, they're tied for 8th place. That's why that looks weird. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything to give me like an extra 100 waves to get back up in there. I don't think I can do anything there. It is what it is. Let's go ahead and respec. Get all my monies back. Let's go ahead and put in the ultimate. It's a little costly. It's 134 big Q. Oh yeah, thanks, Mr. Flipstar. Yeah, I think it's still pretty good. It's just there's a lot of competition, unfortunately. I'm getting close to being done with this extra Dissonant Echo. I mean, I could gym rush it and then try another tourney, but I don't know. Oh, Echo, go home. I forgot. I can't say the E word in in this house. Do I want to continue with range enemy health? And it is really cheap. In terms of time and coins. Yeah, I think I should keep it in there. I want to maybe replace that with the what is it? The enemy level skip. I think that would be good for both farming and tourney. So after I get a few levels into debuffing range, which has been kicking my butt lately, I might slot that one in, and that might help me out pretty considerably. So I know I heard someone say, like, hey, you probably need to get your enemy health level skips to like 64% if you want to farm tier 19 or tier 20. I forget which one. But yeah, I'm not at 64% yet. I think I'm not gonna devo my tower as much, just so I can try tier 19. Look at that. We got 7 orbs now. Nice. We'll keep shockwave size at like 2. Yeah, that's locked. We'll go ahead and max that out. It's pretty cheap. Um, I don't know about landmine damage. Let's go ahead and put 1 click. I think we'll keep it low for now. I can always change that. But yeah, we may want to bring that up to like 50. But I think the reason why maybe I was struggling in tier 19 was maybe, I don't know. I don't know. All right, yeah, we'll keep that locked for now. We can always unlock it if needed. Now the thing is, if I want to do higher, I might have to not put so many coins into coin bonus just so that we'll get some extra enemy level skip. We can just go ahead and max this out. Wham bam, we got a gold box, right? That's not bad. Let's go ahead and get coin bonus up max. We need some cells. We'll go ahead and get some decent health. Alrighty. I would like some attack speed. Alrighty. Yeah, I am gonna have that range card. Alright, we'll just put the rest into Rend armor. What do I want? Do I want more cash, more free ups? Do cash, we'll do free ups, we'll do recovery package, just to kind of round out things. All right. Let's see. We also need to look at I know he suggested doing like dim core, but I don't have a farming dim core right now. So I'm gonna put in my farming modules, and I am still working on a farming dim core. I just don't have it up and running yet. I actually need more fodder to feed into this dim core, and I just don't have enough right now. And then my farming primordial collapse. It should be all farming stuff. Death wave. Oh, I do have a chain lightning. Gold tower, gold tower, gold tower. Spotlight angle, spotlight plus. I guess I could remove that chain lightning and maybe spotlight bonus to be some other type of farming type thing. I don't know. Can I get another death wave? I don't think I can. Maybe I can. Reroll effects. Spotlight bonus. Chainline chance. I want all of the farming things. I think I already have that one. Inner landmine? I don't know. I don't know. I'll keep that for now. But really what I want is farming stuff, right? So actually I might remove those. Because I don't think that'll actually help me with farming. Auto reroll. Go. I have so many reroll shards. I can have a little fun and try some things. All right, we got extra quantity and you selected effects. You're there's nothing available, I think. So let's do damage or quantity for inner landmines. How about that? Hmm. My cat keeps on staring at me right in my eyes. Like, dinner? Dinner time? Hey, cute kitty. That gives me another death wave? That's actually probably really good. Mm. Hey, cute kitty. Come on, give me landmine damage. All right. I may accept other things now because this is taking forever. Maybe Poison Swamp might be good too. Let's do all the Chain Lightning as well. All right, there we go. We just increased the options. Oh, there we go. Interland mine quantity. All right, I'll take that. All right, yeah, we do get one extra interland mine, and we do get one extra death wave. So I think this will make this a little bit more farming focused. And yeah, I do want to eventually have a tourney one of this primordial collapse, and I would like a farming dim core. I would also like a farming magnetic hook. So yeah, I'm working on those with this buy lucky banner. Go ahead and do a few more. Okay, look at that. We got a space displacer. Okay, and a negative mass projector. I don't think I need double of those, but let's see if that's because we don't have a 5-star of those type. Ooh, multiverse nexus. Thank you. Okay, we got 3 clicks and 3 purples. That's definitely not anything to shake a finger at. That's pretty darn good, I think. Oh no, we can do that. Okay. Let's see, where does that take us? No, 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 no. We can do those. I don't want to do that one right now. That's fine. That's fine. And no. Okay, cool. Nice. So we got that up to 3-star. We got that up to 4-star. Heck yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I use Space Displacer, so that is nice. We got that up to 3-star. And I also use Multiverse Nexus. Thing. Okay. All right. We need to get our generators to how I like them. I'm gonna try tier 9. I'm gonna try tier 20. I'm gonna try tier 19. And if that doesn't work, I'm gonna try a tier 18 using Singularity Harness instead of Galaxy Compressor. I might switch which one is the assist with Black Hole Digester, just depending on what the effects are. Um, but I think this one's really good because you have enemy health level skips, you have all the upgrades, package chance, and the coins per kill. Perfect. Cash bonus, which I don't think we really need. Enemy health level skip, coin bonus good, package chance good, and then all the upgrades. Okay, great. And you want all of these upgrades because of Black Hole Digester. And so the more free upgrades you have, the more coins you can get. Okay. All right, we have all of that good to go. We have that one good to go. Have that good to go. Okay. So now let's go to bots, go back to preset 1, which has all of the golden bot and the bot. And then we'll go to the guardian, remove scout and attack. We'll put in bounty and summon. Very good. Okay. Okay. Um, we could probably. Oh yeah, we want to change that. Want to do perk wave requirement. Okay, and I want to see how big the poison swamp is. Also, we could probably modify what we're going to focus on. Do closest. We can do in spotlight. Okay. Yeah, we're already kind of taking some big ass damage there, golly. All right. Yeah, so I cannot do poison swamp stun, at least not with not with this range. So we'll need to remove stun. And so let's go ahead and end this surrender, go home. We'll go ahead and remove that run just so it doesn't clog up things. And then we'll go here. No, go here. We will make it to where you can do swamp. And we may go ahead and have enemy bounce shot just because it might be difficult to take on without that bounce shot. But we can kind of devo it to where we're only getting those extra bounce shots until we're well into the battle. Now, most of my coins went into enemy health level skip and coins and research shards. So I don't have a lot of coins into damage. We'll see if that is going to hurt me or not. Yeah, we got 56%. That's definitely not where we want it. So to get that up, I need to increase my generator assist substats, and I probably need to do that research where it reduces that percentage by up to 10%. Yeah, so just by 21.2%. So I already have it reduced by 4%. So I wonder if it was 22 or something else, and now it's 21.2%. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and increase some of those items. Yeah, I'm hoping with that extra death wave, I think that's going to help things out, at least with farming. I mean, if I have to, I can always go back to tier 18 for farming, but um, I guess Spartan did show off it was at 98 meters, and then you use your poison swamp for stunning. I think that will help things out. Hmm. Well, I can try it both ways. I can try it this way, and then I can do another run at 98 meters with poison swamp stun, and then I'll have to ban the poison swamp radius. I'll try both. With the extra inner landmine um, damage that I did with stones, I'm hoping I can maybe move from tier 18 to tier 19 or tier 20, just because there's a lot more module shards, and I would really like to level up my modules a little bit more. So yeah, probably over the next few days, I'll test out different farming methods and at different tiers, see if where I can go to get the best bang for my buck. But yeah, I'm a lot less devoed than I normally am. But since I'm going up one or two tiers, it kind of makes sense. But I am kind of devoed in a way because I have the farming cards and the farming modules. Since I don't have a farming dim core, that might hold me back a little bit from one of my main damage dealers. I do like the smaller range just because it makes sure that more enemies are within the black hole. I do not have permanent black hole, but eventually I will get that perk that will increase the black hole duration, and then I will have permanent black hole. But that is because of the perk plus the galaxy compressor. 2K Wave still very gangsta. Got to go. Probably see you next week. All right. Thank you, Mr. Flipstar. You have a great weekend. I need to head out too. I need to do some car work and some work around the house, but it was good to have a little break do this tourney and to talk about a video game that I like. Y'all have a good one, and I think I'm gonna say goodbye as well. Well, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps out the channel. It's free to do so. You can also comment and hit the notification bell. All those are free to do, and it really helps out the channel. I appreciate if you do it. If you're still listening to my voice, you listen all the way to the end, and that itself helps out the channel. So thank you